Welcome back to episode 158, May 1st to 4th, 2019. I'm a bit sick, so just bear with me. My voice quality may not be the best in this episode. GMC truck on the right runs the right turn on red, and the driver in front of me sits at the green light, and I honk at him. Red light runner, and the oncoming driver, the lady, sits at the green light because she's too busy sipping on her Tim Hortons coffee. Driver starts crossing the center line, driving on the wrong side of the road, then immediately corrects it when he sees that I'm coming on my rightful side of the road. Construction workers are very unclear if they want me to stop, go slow, or just go. I really don't fucking understand what they're saying. This was pretty funny. Yellow light runners make this driver turn left on red. The driver of this Chrysler 300 runs the right turn on red. This poor old man is so clueless to the fact that he's crossing way against our green light. Forward Park bus runs the yellow light and makes the number 1 bus run the red light. Person goes way under the limit for absolutely no reason and then does not signal that they're pulling over. A trailer does not excuse you to drive slow or drive like a fucking idiot. Driver on the right runs the right turn on red. Cyclist illegally cycling through a crosswalk when they should legally dismount, get off, and walk their bike across. RV driver does not understand the concept of dual turn lanes. You can go right from this lane too. You're just not paying attention. Taxi runs the red light and fails the dual turn lanes as well. Stupid driver runs the yellow light and driver runs their stop sign. This driver really wants to drive on the left side of the road, but too bad I'm not letting them. We're not in England, we're in Canada. This bus completely runs their red light. Taxi and Uber drivers are not emergency vehicles. Therefore, you cannot park here, no matter how lazy your passenger is. They can just walk across the street. It's not difficult. There's no special rules that let you park here. This is not a loading zone. Yellow light runners make this driver turn left on red, and the next driver just decides to run the red light. Every single driver in front of me runs the stop sign ahead. I don't know why it's even there. One red light runner and one driver runs the right turn on red. Driver in front of me is going really unnecessarily fucking slow for someone who's going straight. Idiot driver in the Rogue thinks they're special enough to fail the dual turn lanes because they don't want to wait for traffic. You're just a fucking idiot. In the middle right lane is stopped one full car length behind the next car in front of them for absolutely no reason. BC driver cuts the corner and then almost stops in a driving lane. This driver fails the dual turn lanes. And runs the red light. Every single driver in the left lane is stopped half a car length back behind the next car. I don't know, fuck. Nissan truck on the left runs the right turn on red. Driver at the front of the line stops for no reason at a yield sign, yielding to. And this SUV driver fails the dual turn lanes. This clip got cut off and therefore split up. Bolt runs the red light when they could have easily stopped, just like me. Red light runners. Van is parked in a no parking zone. More red light runners. It is not a one-way aisle. Why are you on the left side of the road? Idiot. Red light runner. Yes, this driver is stopped in the lane just to have a conversation with the driver next to him. God forbid you park in any parking space. The Fusion driver was riding the center line until he saw me. Red light runner. The oncoming red SUV comes the wrong way out of a one-way alley. The driver is going ridiculously slow for absolutely no reason until they signal their left turn at the absolute last second as they turn. Driver, this idiot, is parked right in front of the parkade entrance. Go fuck yourself. Toyota SUV driver stops for people who have a yield sign. Then takes forever to get going. And rolls through the right turn on red. Never actually pickup driver runs the right turn on red. No signal either. Same idiot Toyota SUV driver only going 35 in a 50 zone for no reason. After I honk at them, they finally move over and get out of the way. There was a backup behind me, too. The driver stops half a car length behind the driver in front of them for absolutely no reason. Red light runner and a green light sitter at the front, which I have to honk at for them to get going. None of the other 4 cars in front of me honked. Do you guys just want to sit there all day or what? Shockingly, the same Civic as before runs the green arrow and cuts off oncoming. The BMW driver in the right lane was turning behind me and starts driving like a fucking asshole. F-150 runs the four-way stop sign on the right. Taxi up ahead is cutting through the parking lot, and the F-150 driver on the left is acting like they don't have to yield to me when they're coming out of a lower strength road, the aisle. The idiot at the front of the traffic line sits through the entire green light cycle, almost, because he's scared of turning right, and ends up running the right turn on red, turning right on the red light later. Where did you learn how to drive? This SUV driver goes from the right turn lane all the way to the left turn lane with no signal and, of course, runs the green arrow. A driver who starts riding the center line and then doesn't move over to their side of the road until they see me coming. Just stay on your own side of the road, you fuck. Red light runner. The driver at the next intersection runs the right turn on red and also turns into the wrong lane. Caravan starts randomly slowing down, then getting in the left lane before they start signaling their left turn. There's no point of signaling at the last second. The driver in the right lane's in a no parking zone blocking the right turn lane. Dodge driver desperately wants to drive in the middle of the road. I'm not gonna let you. Too bad. Red light runners. Yellow light runner is not yielding to me when I have the right of way to clear the typical asshole entitled BMW driver. He runs the right turn on red, can't even stay in their lane on their side of the road, drives well below the speed limit for absolutely no reason, then suddenly decides to make an unnecessarily wide right turn. Oncoming Acura SUV driver turns right from the middle lane, straight only lane. This idiot turns left and pulls out in front of me, does not even have a glance in my direction. Who told you you only have to look left when you're turning left? Then, at the intersection, they decide not to turn left anymore, and they want to turn right, apparently. But when the light changes, they go straight from the right-only lane. Who gave you a license? Because they should be fired immediately. SUV driver on the left sits when it's absolutely clear to turn left on yellow and decides to run the red light. Doesn't go until I flash him with high beams. Idiot. Mazda drivers carelessly stopped in the X, I honk at them, and the Dodge SUV is stopped one car length behind the car.